Now, there's a lot of different types of creators on YouTube. Some vlog, some commentate, some unbox, and some, well, some react.
Okay.
Some of the most popular creators on YouTube run react channels, receiving millions of views per day. Sniper Wolf, Hassan Piker, XQC, even KSI and Mr. Beast have their own react channels, all with their own style of reactionary content. But is this considered fair use or content theft with minimal effort? A lot of people think that lazy react channels are essentially stealing others' content and profiting off of their hard work. Well, today I'm going to see if this is actually the case. In this video, I'm going to push the meaning of lazy react content to its breaking point by making the absolute worst reaction channel you can imagine, and then stealing my own content, reporting my fake channel for copyright, and then seeing if YouTube will ban me for breaking not only their policies, but also breaking the law. What I will be doing today will be borderline illegal and completely unethical, so please, do not try to replicate any of the immoral actions I will be committing in this video at home. This is for mediocre research purposes only. Let's find out if reaction channels are actually stealing others' hard work, or if maybe creating a successful react channel is harder than people think. Hey, it's been a minute, and today, I'm gonna steal my own content.
We're so minutes long this video turns out today. I can't do this.
I think you'd have to put it in like a Cybertruck or something to get it all the way to me, because that thing is huge.
I can't believe this. Have got to.
Now, just like everything in this world, there are two opposing sides to this debate of whether or not reaction content is considered theft. Some have expressed concerns and demonstrated how large react channels are actually taking away potential viewers from original videos. This recently happened to YouTuber Zachary Smeagol, and he made a fantastic video on this phenomenon. I highly recommend you check it out after watching this one, of course. Now, while this has become an apparent problem for creators, especially smaller ones, there are a ton of people on the other side of this argument who have pointed out the absurd and stringent copyright claims they've received on their reaction or commentary videos. And what makes these copyright claims so frustrating is a lot of them come from large media companies like Warner Brothers, who have copyright protections on almost every intellectual property they own. So all in all, it's become a real David versus Goliath situation on both sides. But I don't want to just sit here and give you my opinion on whether or not reaction content is theft or if it's fair use when I've never personally experienced it from either side. But all of that changes today. Without further ado, it is finally time to become not only the reactor, but also the reactee. Okay, first things first. We need a name for the channel. We need a name that's kind of snappy, that sort of evokes emotion, but also something that feels somewhat relatable. Maybe something like Brody Mo, or maybe what about Brody Mode? Brody Mode. I like that. Okay, so I need to make a profile picture and a banner image now. I like something like this. I don't think that this looks good. Wow, that was the least amount of effort that I have ever put into anything in my entire life. Oh, just wait. Okay, now what I need to do is figure out my profile picture and what I'm even going to look like, because I can't look like this. I need to disguise myself at least a little bit. If somebody watches a video of me reacting to my own content, probably going to be able to pick up on if I am the same person, because that's how faces work. How's everyone doing today? This is Brody Mode. Welcome back to the channel. This is my first reaction video, actually. Now, to ensure I wouldn't raise suspicion from all of you, my beautiful audience, I knew I couldn't react to my own videos right off the bat. I needed to instead focus on reacting to popular videos that were currently trending on YouTube. Today we're going to be watching Black Adam v Superman, Dawn of Justice 2. This is the first trailer. It's got Henry Cavill in it and Dwayne Johnson. I think they're going for the Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, but I'm excited about it. I'm a big fan of Marvel. All right, let's get into it.
I was a slave once.
Oh.
Chains of fate. But now.
Oh yeah, that's Black Adam.
No.
That's Superman.
The rain.
Oh my God.
This is bigger than just one hero.
Yeah. Oh my God, that looks so good. Coming soon. I can't wait for that, y'all. I can't wait to see him try to fight. I mean, I don't know who's going to win. Black Adam strong, Superman strong. So I think it's going to be a toss-up. God, that was so bad. Okay, let's go to the next one. The plan was to react to these trending videos first, so I could maximize my potential viewership and start growing an audience who trusted and enjoyed Brody Mode's daily react content. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Brody Mode. Today we're going to be watching The Last of Us Season 2, coming from HBO Max, or I think they just call it Max now. I can't keep up with all the streaming services. That way I could create somewhat of a false narrative and have Brody Mode randomly stumble across my channel and then start reacting to it. God, my eyes hurt so bad. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but I have like rings around my eyes. Sucks. Okay. All right, what's next? Every morning I would spend maybe 5 minutes picking random videos from the YouTube trending page and then record myself reacting to it. Oh my God, that is huge. I think I might be reacting a little too much than I should be in terms of like stealing content. So I'm gonna try to kind of come back a little bit off of the reacting part of the reaction channel.
Okay, now we want to see the blink right here. Can we roll this back just a little bit?
But you can't break the law if you don't know the law. Well, no, actually, you definitely can. But let's figure out what makes it legal for React channels to use or react to other creators' content. YouTube channels are able to react to content that they don't own because of laws known as copyright exceptions. This allows you to reuse someone else's copyright protected material without getting their permission, but only under certain circumstances. So what are these circumstances, and how do we break these laws? The most widely known copyright exception is called fair use. I'm sure you've probably heard other creators on YouTube talk about this. Now, when deciding if use is fair, the current precedent set is that the reaction video must transform the original content in a way that does not replace the market for the original work they're reacting to. Basically, if the reaction video doesn't drive away potential viewership from the original video, then it's totally fine and legal to upload that video and call it new. Also, I know it's kind of hard to tell, but I'm not a lawyer. So if you have more informed context that you want to add to this explanation of fair use, feel free to share in the comments. I know that we all love to learn here. But I know what you're thinking. Who is to decide whether or not a React video is transformative enough from the original work to not take away that potential viewership? In our case today, it's YouTube. The editing for each video would take around 3 minutes at most, and writing a quick description using ChatGPT would take about 30 seconds. So on average, after recording the reaction, the only part that took a significant amount of time was the exporting and uploading of each video. So after getting a pretty good idea of how much time it would take to make a reaction video, I realized that I could upload around 4 to 3 videos per day. And this was only spending a few hours a day working on all of these. Another video. Oh my God. My eyes hurt so much. Oh. To put things into perspective for you, it usually takes me about a month to make one of these videos that you're watching right now. So yeah, you should totally subscribe if you want to see me do something like this again in give or take 30 days. Yo. That looks good. Y'all, Thunderbolts coming soon. I can't wait. Thanks, y'all. All right. I hope you guys are enjoying this because I think Brody Mode's going to be something big. Well, so far, I thought things were off to a pretty good start. And my Veritasium reaction video was already performing pretty great for a brand new channel. This is really high. Like, usually my average click-through rate on a video is like 2.5 to like 7%. I've never seen that number before, which was really funny because the amount of effort I put into making this one was almost non-existent. This is by Veritasium. And I've seen some of his videos. He usually does some science stuff, and I like that, those sort of things. I think they are interesting. So I am excited to see what Verasium has to say about the QR code. So, I mean, I even left in the mid-roll ad in my reaction.
Just like the sponsor of this video, Saley. Now, I travel a lot. Recently, I was...
Oh, and here's another little secret. For the majority of the video, all I did was record a 30-second clip of me staring at the screen, and then looped that clip for about a third of the video until I had to come back and react to the ending.
That was really neat. I felt like I learned a lot through that, y'all. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Again, that is Verasium.
And with all of this lack of effort put into this joke of a creation, it still managed to get a like and a positive comment. I don't know about you, but I was not expecting this to be as easy as it was. My thumbnails were perfect, I was getting views left and right, and the best thing of all is I was building a successful YouTube channel with almost little to no effort. Brody Mode was on top of the world. I mean, he might even be the next KSI. Pretty soon, even he would be able to market a fun electrolyte drink to children. Man, being a React YouTuber is awesome. Nothing is ever gonna stop me. I'm invincible.
We're at dinner right now. I know this isn't the best timing to bring this up, but I just got an email from my John Doe YouTube account, and my channel got deleted.
Yeah, no, I'm not kidding. This isn't a joke. The account got terminated for violating YouTube's policies. What the hell happened? I mean, everything was going so great, and it had only been 3 days.
The funniest part is that someone saw one of my videos and reported me for violating YouTube's terms of service. I don't have any subscribers.
And it wasn't even me who reported Brody Mode. This wasn't part of the plan. I was supposed to report the channel, not somebody else.
I've gotten in total 52 views last time I checked. And one of those 52 people reported me.
I didn't think this would happen. This kind of throws a wrench into my entire plan for this video. Well, I wasn't gonna let it end here. I had come too far and put way too much work into the channel to let it die only 3 days in. I was gonna fight. And here we were, David versus Goliath, Brody Mode versus YouTube. Time to take down the big guy. So I put my fine print reading glasses on and started reviewing the rules that I allegedly broke. That's when I realized that I was actually reported for a YouTube policy that I was 99.99% sure I didn't violate. Spam, deceptive practices, and scams. I wasn't doing any of that, sure. Yeah, Brody Mode might post somewhat frequently, but he was just reacting to awesome videos and topics. Didn't you read the bio? YouTube? I was shocked to see that my channel Brody Mode was removed from the YouTube platform. I have carefully reviewed YouTube's spam, deceptive practices, and scams policy, and I am certain that I did not violate it. I make reactionary content to videos that I find interesting or that are recommended to me by my peers. I do my best to stay on top of trends and exciting news, so I tend to post multiple videos per day. Nowhere in the policy does it say that posting multiple videos a day is against the YouTube rules. If this was flagged or perceived as spam, then this is an apparent mistake. I spend a lot of time and put a lot of effort into my content, and am honestly hurt by my channel's removal. Please carefully review my channel soon, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, Brody Mode. After writing and submitting my appeal, I sat there waiting for hours. Like 4 of them. Yeah, YouTube actually responded really fast to my appeal. I have to say I was pretty impressed. Hi John Doe, we have received your appeal for the following. Channel, Brody Mode. After taking another look, we can confirm that your channel does not violate our community guidelines. Our goal is to make sure content doesn't violate our community guidelines so that YouTube can be a safer place for all, and sometimes we make mistakes trying to get it right. To make this right, we've put your channel back on YouTube. I can't believe this. Back in action and ready to rock. And YouTube even apologized for what they did to poor little Brody. We're sorry for any frustration our mistake caused you, and we appreciate you letting us know. Also, the thought of a YouTube employee looking over this channel and watching these videos to see if I violated their guidelines is an extremely hilarious image that I just can't stop thinking about.
Today we're going to be reacting to $1,000 every minute you survive. Now this is made by Carl. I'm sure you've heard of Mr. Beast. Well, Carl is his little tiny friend who's in all of his videos, and he's silly as hell. So
But that's only true if you survive.
Okay, so after getting Brody mode back, I couldn't help but shake this feeling that Big Brother YouTube was keeping a watchful eye on the channel. I'm pretty sure the reason the channel got banned was because Brody was uploading way too many videos every day, so I decided he'd dial back the amount of uploads by posting only one video per day for the rest of the week.
Hey y'all, Brody Mode here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be watching Dr. Phil. He is going to be covering the body language of the Vance Waltz vice presidential debate from last night.
After lying low for a bit and decreasing my daily uploads, I was ready to get back into it and re-up the amount of posts I was making in a day. I realized that I was essentially trying to speedrun the Becoming a YouTuber challenge, so I knew I had to make sure my uploads were consistent and frequent. But not too much to where Brody Mode's channel was taken down again for spam.
Yo,
Pre-order the Vault Edition now.
That looks awesome. I mean, I am so excited. I mean, Saddam Hussein is the main bad guy? What more can you ask for? Now, because I was trying to make Brody Mode the next big YouTube star, I started to take things a bit more seriously this week and get a little more analytical with my strategy. I decided that I would upload 2 long-form videos and 2 shorts a day, every day for the entire week. I also customized my channel a bit more by adding playlists and topics to the reactions I was making. I thought that by sorting all of the React videos into specific categories, it would increase the chances of a viewer wanting to watch more of my reaction content within the niche they found most interesting.
Well, due to popular demand, we're going to be watching some Mr. Beast videos.
Been around this many sets of twins.
Man, they look exactly alike. But with the YouTube shorts I started to make, I had a bit of a different strategy that I wanted to try to emulate from a lot of other reaction content I had seen across social media. So what I would do to create a short is I would go to TikTok, find a video with millions and millions of views, and then download a copy of it without a watermark. I would then green screen my face over the video and react to it. Now, I thought making the long-form reaction videos was easy, but this was on a whole other level of minimal effort. And to reiterate, I see these all the time. This type of reactionary short-form content is not unique. I didn't come up with this because I thought it was funny. These are real.
You can have the car and everything that goes along with it.
While Brody Mode had no problem pumping out these shorts daily, I began to notice that he was getting a little bored during the long-form videos.
Like on our band, and you're gonna make us rich, famous rock stars.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My parents, I mean, they have 3 kids in college, and
Not only would he just leave for the majority of the video,
Y'all, I'm not watching this. I'm too scared. Y'all can watch it. I can't do this.
The source of electrical current remains unknown.
It's too much.
Using an insulated toolkit, we carefully isolated the light fixture from its electrical conduit, extracted the dropper from the ceiling, and transported it back.
but he also seemed kind of annoyed by the end of some of these.
So in the end, we didn't end up destroying the world by shining a laser on itself. And thanks for watching another episode of the Action.
Dang, that was really cool. I feel like I learned a lot about lasers. I mean, sometimes he wouldn't even come back to react to the ending of the video.
And touch some grass yourself.
Also, I should probably check on him because I think he got hypnotized by an ASMR YouTuber.
I think they're really pretty.
What'd you say?
So the
What?
X marks. Okay. X marks the spot.
That's not how it goes. I couldn't help but feel like he was being forced to do this. Like he was reluctantly reacting against his will.
Healthy again, strong again.
Well, that was kind of boring. Well, guys, it had been about 10 days since the Immaculate Conception of Brody Mode, and the channel just wasn't performing well. My long-form videos were getting a couple of views a day, and my shorts weren't even being recommended to an audience, leading to 0 views. And Brody Mode still didn't have a subscriber. Not one. And he just seemed really down about all of this.
Hey y'all, Brody Mode here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be watching the Infinity Snap in real time. Now, this I think is going to be pretty cool. Surely y'all have all seen the Infinity. Hey y'all, Brody Mode here. Welcome back to the channel.
I knew that I needed to change something. Whatever I was currently doing with Brody Mode just wasn't working. Was it the videos that he was reacting to? Maybe the intros were too long. Or could it be that his reactions just weren't engaging enough? No, it's gotta be something else. But I knew I needed to act quick because the pressure was on. Brody was running dangerously low on trending YouTube videos to react to. Things were not looking good. But then, like a shining beacon in the night, Brody was recommended a video on his homepage that would go on to save his channel forever.
Hey y'all, Brody Mode here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be reacting to I Let YouTube Autoplay Until It Turned Me Alt-Right. Now, y'all, this one just kept showing up on my homepage on YouTube, and it looks pretty interesting. I'm not too sure what's going to happen, so let's go ahead and hop into this one, shall we?
With the rise of social media algorithms influencing our thoughts and our beliefs every single day, it was time to start stealing my own content.
I'll be right back.
The lo-fi, I started to feel like we were finally getting somewhere.
I feel like we're getting somewhere.
Okay, we still have...
I decided that Brody would react to 6 videos from my personal channel for the last week of the experiment, with the goal being to make these reactions as lazy and low effort as possible. These were going to be the absolute worst videos yet. Of Facebook and the
Sorry, y'all, we got some buffering issues. I'm not sure what the hell's going on with my old dinosaur computer. Well, I think my computer might be a little bit broken, so we'll end it right there. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this video. Sorry we couldn't watch the entire thing. I'll put a link to the original in the description so you can go watch it yourself and form your own opinion on it. I'm sorry that my reaction will not be partaking in that viewing.
Even down to the thumbnails. For a couple of these, I just straight up stole them in Photoshop, with minimal effort, of course. Now, these felt really weird to react to and edit. It actually is kind of difficult sitting through these Benaminute videos and watching them because I feel like I've seen them so many times just because I had to edit them. And I was really curious to see if these react videos would be recommended to any of you who watch my videos. Even if someone wasn't familiar with my channel, would they notice how me and Brody had the same desk chair or the exact same microphone? Or that we, I don't know, look kind of similar? The answer is no. No one noticed.
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I actually really like this guy, but Benaminute. He seems pretty cool. So, yeah, you know what? I think I might subscribe to him. Might as well.
Well, here we were. 3 weeks, 2 subscribers, and 385 views later. It was time to report Brody Mode for copyright. Now we have reached the end of Brody Mode. I'm a little sad. This feels like the end of an era, a really low effort era, but an era nonetheless. Yeah, it seems to me that there are some recent videos on Brody Mode's channel that might be breaking a little bit of the fair use laws in place. Out of all of the videos that Brody Mode stole that are mine, the most egregious example of stealing would have to be the I Let YouTube Autoplay Until It Turned Me Alt-Right video, just from the thumbnail alone. And also it has the most views. So yeah, that's going to be the one that I report. Okay, so I'm going to report the video under the category of legal issue for copyright, privacy, or other legal complaints. I'm going to choose copyright issue. If your copyright protected work was posted on YouTube without your authorization, you can submit a copyright removal request. Man, this feels like so bad. Like, this feels so wrong. Even though, like, this is the whole point of the video. Like, I did this 3 weeks straight to lead to this one point, and I can't help but feel like this is, like, not the right thing to do. I'm pretty sure that the Brody Mode channel is going to get banned, but yeah, this is definitely the end of Brody Mode. I mean, there's a chance that it doesn't, but yeah, I'll just put entire video was the location of infringed content. All right, submit. Okay, so the request is under review, in progress. Now we just have to wait until YouTube responds. To be honest, I'm concerned with the amount of time YouTube will take to respond to this copyright claim and what their final verdict will be. But while we wait, I want to take a step back from React content because there is very obvious theft happening every day on this platform that isn't coming from React channels. And now seems like the best time to bring it up. There are a lot of channels on YouTube that are blatantly stealing other creators' content by not reacting to their videos, but by actually impersonating them and reposting or clipping their content. Now, most of the time, these channels do get taken down after the original creator reports them. But the hassle of having to go through this process and wait for YouTube to decide the fate of your channel is ridiculous. I mean, there have even been cases where the original channel will get reported for impersonating the fake channel, and then that original creator gets suspended from YouTube. I even noticed this myself while making this video. So a few years ago, I produced a music video for my friend who is a musician, and I have it listed as a private video on my personal YouTube channel. I totally forgot it was there until right now when it showed up as a copyright claim that I can report on him. Because the video that he uploaded to his official YouTube channel is obviously the same one, but that's where the video actually belongs. Because he's the owner of the video. I produced it for him. What the hell? I shouldn't be allowed to submit a copyright claim on that. How is YouTube supposed to know which one is the original and who the owner is?
Stop complaining and check your email.
What? Oh. We got a response back from YouTube and it only took 35 minutes. Huh. That was fast. Hey, I'm back. That did not take as long as I thought it would. Hi. Thank you for your removal request. We've reviewed it and provided updates below. Request resolved. The content listed below has been removed. Videos in question. And then I think it's a link to, yep, this video is no longer available due to copyright claim by Benaminute. Our automated systems use machine learning to process copyright removal requests. So the automated system that YouTube uses that's powered by AI, machine learning, did find that Brody Mode stole the video. Let's check in on the other side and see what it looks like from Brody Mode's point of view. Hi Brody Mode, we received a copyright removal request for your video. Based on applicable copyright law, we removed your video from YouTube. This means that your video can no longer be viewed on YouTube. You now have one copyright strike. If you get multiple copyright strikes, we'll have to terminate your channel. To prevent that from happening, please don't upload videos containing copyrighted content that you aren't allowed to use. Now, if you can't tell, I did not consult a lawyer before making this video, and I'm also kind of dumb, so I kind of got the feeling that I was entering into somewhat of a gray area, legally speaking. There may be severe legal consequences for submitting a counter notification with false information. Okay, so I'm gonna not do that. So yeah, Brody Mode got a copyright strike. I wonder how many copyright strikes you can get before you are terminated. If you get 3 copyright strikes, your account, along with any associated channels, is subject to termination. All right, so it's 3 strikes and you're out. So I decided to not submit any more copyright claims, as according to YouTube, misuse of this tool would lead to this channel's termination. And I don't know if you can tell, but I love making YouTube videos. So I really didn't want this to happen. And at this point, I knew all I had to do was submit 2 more copyright claims on 2 more of the 6 videos of mine that Brody Mode reacted to, and then that would be it. His channel would be terminated, and that would be the end of Brody Mode forever. So I guess you're not able to react to other people's content. But I mean, only if you get reported. Who knows how long Brody Mode could have grown the channel before it got reported for copyright? Or would it ever get reported for copyright from anyone besides me? Surely, right? I think this problem will always disproportionately affect smaller YouTube creators. And React channels will always have an excuse or argument for using other people's content. They can always pull the, I thought my content was original and transformative enough to be considered new card. And then it's just up to the mercy of an employee or apparently AI at YouTube to decide who is in the right and who is in the wrong. And while I was able to protect my original content and win the fight against Brody Mode, I can't help but feel that I did something wrong. I mean, Brody Mode had no ill intentions. He didn't think he was breaking the law. He just got caught up in the reaction meta. If he gets reported a couple more times, he has no platform, nowhere to share his thoughts and commentary. And the worst part is I would be solely responsible for his downfall. Without YouTube, he ceases to exist. Brody Mode is no more. Without me, there is no Brody Mode. 2 souls sharing the same vessel. Brody Mode is me, and I am Brody Mode. Who is to decide who gets to keep their YouTube channel? He could have just as easily reported my videos. And what if I got banned? Do I have more sway just because my channel is bigger? In the wake of trying to prove a point, I realized I had become the very thing I had been critiquing this whole time. All along, I was Goliath, and Brody Mode was my David. What have I done? Brody Mode, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I almost destroyed your channel. Thank you so much to my patrons. If you want to join my Patreon and help support me and help make more videos like this, then that would be awesome. You get access to a bunch of stuff that you wouldn't if you weren't a patron, so it seems like a pretty fair trade. Yeah. Anyway, it's been a minute, and thank you so much for watching.